There's a theologian I respect, Dr. David Wells. He often speaks of the faith that once shaped small-town America. Even today, I hear praise songs near my home and it makes me smile. At a summer fair, volunteers in BHR shirts directed traffic under the hot sun. They served quietly. I didn't even offer them water, but later I prayed for their reward in heaven. There was a time when churches stood at the center physically and spiritually. The preaching and worship shaped entire towns. Christian shop owners saw their work as serving under God's authority. That's how true democracy worked, through people who feared God. Tocqueville saw American jurors judge with deep care, not for money, but for justice. They knew their decisions affected real lives. They were believers, disciples of Jesus. Political change begins with spiritual renewal. True reform starts when God's people return to God's word. Faith must shape public life, or we fall into secularism. Tocqueville said, "Liberty cannot exist without morality, nor morality without faith." One baker failed 7 times, but his church welcomed him back. They gave him a corner to bake again. Now, that bakery thrives. Worship music plays inside, not for show, but as a witness. The bread sells out fast because it's made with prayer, care, and clean ingredients. She told me, "I want people to feel the love of Jesus when they eat this bread." This is what it means to be salt and light, to serve God through our work, to bless others with what we create, not by revolution, but by returning to God's design. That's true reform. Amen.